Welcome to the Indonesia PE VC Summit 2023.
With District Asia, and I learned that there are 800 participants. Looks like a highly successful event.
Look, it was an incredible summit so far. It means that it's been a very fruitful, productive, holistic conversations taking place.
I really do wish District Asia to always bring consistent, high-quality product to the market.
Looking around the attendance, it's very good. Who is all here, and very appreciative that there are more and more of these kind of events happening in Indonesia.
District Asia Forum is very important to invite some investors to coming to Indonesia for healthcare system.
To give it a rethink about how we should always be doing the right things, i.e. always aim to get profitable.
I think this event is a great initiative to provide exchanges of ideas and feedbacks to each other, to the government and industry, how we could provide a better ecosystem.
Even though times are hard, there are still very interesting pockets of opportunities for various stages. So we are quite excited.
Because no other event, I think, connects investors and founders as good as this District Asia conference.
The amount of network that I've been able to just meet is well worth the trip here.
It was a great conversation. Apparently, it's very much oversubscribed. So congrats and thank you so much for inviting me.
I think this type of events is very good to also promote Indonesia, explain Indonesia. So this is great.
I love the energy in this place. I really feel it showcases Indonesia's tech ecosystem, and I hope to continue to participate in the next ones.
And I was very impressed to see the number of women on the panels today.
In the future, maybe we can continue to do this kind of event by having more variants of the industry, as well as talking about the trends of the industry and the perspective of the consumer market trend.
It's just wonderful to be part of this broader tech VC ecosystem, specifically in Indonesia, where there's a lot happening.
I really enjoy the panels just now, so with Deepak and everyone's, and I feel like the vibes is amazing here.
And this year is a bit more packed, more people, and it's amazing to see the density of people here that we can manage just across one day.
Great speakers, great publicity, great attendance, and we had a great time. So, cheers.
Finally, we can see a lot of people here get us together in the same room. Covers a lot of topics. I'm glad to be part of the event.
Panels and content is really deep, so it really gets into the real deep insight and be able to help you see the future. So I think that's really excellent event to be here.
District Asia was the organization that brought us out of COVID and brought the ecosystem together, and the events that you guys hold in Jakarta and elsewhere are always the highlight of the social calendar.
So very happy to be here. Looking forward for my session later on this afternoon. Just an amazing time, having an amazing time. Thank you for having me. I think it's a good way to just show publicly that the positive vibes are still there.
Overall, I can see a lot of interactions happening between both funds and companies. So I'm excited as well.
Very mature conversations, almost leaps out as Indonesia arriving where it needs to arrive. I think there's great opportunity that's being created in Indonesia.
It's always good to see the energy and the connections that we make and renew relationships with so many people attending.
I think it's the first offline event after quite some time, after the COVID. The crowd is here and everyone is, seems lively and super enthusiastic.
The turnout is huge, and everybody is kind of coming back from COVID, hoping to connect with each other, and we have a great session here.
There's a bit of comfort and a feel of family inside this event.
It's a great growth opportunity, probably some of the best demographics that we see in Southeast Asia, and I think also from a technological standpoint, we see some of the best adoption rates, just in terms of a number of subsectors that we're very focused on.
The diversity, the inclusion of women at this time, it's really impressive as well. So it's an honor to be here with all of you.
Super well-run event by District Asia. Everyone's out here. Really good turnout to start the year off, and I think everyone's raring to go. So job well done.
It's extremely well attended. It's the first event of the year, so I think it sort of sets the tone as to what is to come in terms of themes and trends, and not just in Indonesia, but I think across Southeast Asia.
I think the bigger picture, investing venture capital is still very exciting. Indonesia is still the destination as well. So yes, we're going to get through this year, and then I think it's
the next few years is still going to be quite exciting.
All the Faro investors from the region are here, so it's wonderful that Deal Street Asia brought it together. And after the pandemic, this is probably one of the best turnouts I've seen at an event in Indonesia. So very well done, congratulations.
Way beyond my expectations in terms of participants and the lineup of speakers and panelists and so forth. So continue, Deal Street Asia, continue doing the good work.